Hello you guys, welcome back. Thanks again for joining. We are going to be doing a couple of Chinese New Year prompts today and on Friday, mostly because next week we have Valentine's Day and Chinese New Year, so I figured we would do one this week and one next week. So this week we will be doing a couple of Chinese New Year crafts or prompts, and then next week we will do some more Valentine's Day stuff, okay? So, Chinese New Year this year, it is the year of the ox. So I figured, why don't we do a ox drawing together, and we can go over some of the symbolic meanings of the ox, what are some of their traits and what we relate to in that. And yeah, so we are going to together draw an ox. All right, so the first thing that you are going to do for your ox is you're going to draw the body. For those of you that don't know what an ox looks like, don't worry, it just looks very similar to a bull. But we're going to start with the body. You're going to need your pencil, if I don't drop it, an eraser, and we'll just do it step by step together, okay? So the body is kind of like peanut shaped. Okay, so you're going to start with kind of like a thicker back end and a thinner chest area. Okay, now after drawing it, I realized that I said something wrong, so I'm coming back to fix it. So this is a new clip, but it's gonna insert right into right after I said the wrong thing, where I said the thicker part of the peanut-shaped body is the back, it's actually the front. Okay, so this is a finished project or product sneak peek. But as you can see, the thicker part is the front and the thinner part is the back. Okay, so I just didn't want to mess anyone up with that. So I'll insert that to the right spot, and then it'll continue on with our drawing, okay? Okay, a little bit of a peanut shape there. So you guys go ahead and do that part, and I'll work one step ahead so that you can see an example of the step ahead when you get there. All right, so you've got the body. Once you are ready to move on to the head, you're gonna do kind of an apple shape is the best way that I can describe it. Let me grab my eraser. It's gonna be kind of apple shaped, so it's got a bit of that heart shape on the top, and then it rounds out on the bottom. Okay, so you've got your peanut shape here, and you've got a bit of an apple shape, and we don't finish it all the way because we've got the snout that's gonna come out here. So you've got like an M on top, and then it curves around like that. Again, if you need to pause the video whenever, do what works best for you. I'm gonna work on the snout while you guys work on the head. Okay, and so the snout just sticks out a little bit from the head. You can make it as prominent or big as little as you like. And again, we're not stressing about things being perfect. This is just practice. It's something fun. I'm going to draw the necklines now. So it's going to come out from the head. So I did 3 lines. So we've got 1 line here, 1 line here, and then I also extended the snout line. Okay. Now, if you guys like, actually, no, we'll keep it just like that for now. Okay, so you got the snout line. Now I'm gonna add kind of more to the snout. So I'm gonna add a little bit like a, kind of like a butterfly shape to the snout. See, like that? So this is going to be like the nose. So we've got that shape, and then I'll add the nostrils. And the mouth. So the mouth is going to connect at the bottom here, come up and then back down, and then the nostril is just like 2 dots or 2 circles, however it is you want to do it. And then we will add the eyes. Again, the eyes can be done however you like. So if you have your own idea of how you want your eyes to look, by all means, you can do it like that. There's no right or wrong way to be doing them. One eye is going to go on the one side of the snout, and the other one is going to peek over on the other side. I'll show you in just a sec. Okay, so I've got one eye on the other side of the snout, and then the other eye over here. Again, your eyes don't have to look like this. They can be whatever you like. And then we'll add some ears. The ears are going to come out kind of the side of the head. And they look kind of like leaf shapes. And if you need your eraser to erase any lines that you're going over, by all means. I'm going to wait till the end to erase some of those lines that we don't need anymore. So we've got coming out of both sides here. Again, not everything is going to be perfect. If you're like me and have never drawn an ox before, it's first time, right? So the ears are coming out of the side. Okay, one there, one there. And then I'm going to add some horns that are attached right on top of the ears, and they kind of curve upwards. Like the classic Viking horns that you would see. That's what they remind me of. Okay. So we've got some horns. You can make them pointier than mine if you like. Now we are going to add the legs and the tail. We'll start with the legs. So you're going to have one leg coming out the front, again, one leg coming out the back. And I don't know if it's more helpful for you guys to watch me draw it, but if it is, we'll do it like that. So the legs are pretty muscular. And they've got hooves. And their back leg attaches kind of right to their butt. So you can use that line. Okay. And that's a pretty thick leg, so I might make his leg a little bit thinner there. You can kind of adjust as you go along. No one said you had to get it perfect. Alright, that's a little bit better. Now I'm going to add a little tail. The tail is not super long, but it's got a little bit of length to it. And then it's got a little bit of a hairy piece at the end. Kind of like that. And then we can add the back legs or the other side. So let's have this one coming forward. So he's standing on his two back legs with his one front leg is tucked in here. Again, if you prefer to see it before you start drawing, that's fine. Just wait for me to show you, and then you can always pause the video while you do that section. I still haven't quite figured out the best way to make these drawing ones work for everyone. So let me know if something works better than other things. Okay, so the front leg is tucked up here, so it's bent over. So I've got a curved line and another curved line and then the hoof. And then I'm going to do the other back leg and it's just going to sneak right in here. Okay, so it's going to come in front of your other back leg. Alright, and once you've got that all done, you can kind of take a look at your ox. You can see the parts that you like, the parts that you might want to fix or add to. So take a second here and just kind of make those last bit of edits, things that you want to kind of retry. Okay, so you should have something like this. Now, as you can see, there's a few lines that we're going to erase that we don't need anymore. So we're going to erase this line because our leg's in front of the belly now, and this line, and also this line that connects to the neck, this rounded part. So you can go ahead and erase those because we don't need them anymore. And when you erase those, might start actually looking like what you wanted it to look like. You can darken some of the lines that you are sure about. You can add hair if you want to add hair. Or kind of lines that look like hair. And when you're done, or you're feeling like you're done, you should have an ox. So take a second. You guys can color your ox, outline it, decorate it however you like. And then you're going to quickly go over some qualities of the ox and see if they resemble or relate to us at all. Okay, so go ahead and color your ox, and then we'll come back after that. If you are thinking about what colors an ox is, it's very similar to a bull or a cow, so up to you. Or you can make it rainbow, go crazy, okay? So give it a color and then we'll come back. All right, so we have our ox drawn, we have our ox colored. Once you are happy with it, you can continue on with us. Fun fact for all of you that may not know, whoever was born in these years, 1913, 1925, 1937, 1949, 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009, and 2021, you guys are all year of the ox, okay? So the ox is supposed to be representative of you, but even if you weren't born in the year of the ox, I want to see what of their qualities kind of applies to other people as well, okay? So we are going to write down now, anywhere you like outside of your ox, the different qualities that the ox possesses, and then afterwards we'll see which ones we think really apply to us or not, okay? So we'll do this part together, and then we'll go from there, okay? All right, so like I said, you can write these things wherever you like and in whatever type of writing you like. You can use marker, you can use pencil, crayon, pencil, Sharpie, whatever you like. So, the ox is known to be careful. So we'll write careful down. C-A-R-E-F-U-L. The ox is known to be persistent, as in they don't give up. So persistent is P-E-R-S-I-S-T-E-N-T. If I do have any spelling mistakes in here, feel free to correct me. The ox is known to be honest, so we'll write honest down. H-O-N-E-S-T. A good friend, the ox is known to be, so you can write a good friend or you can write friend, whatever works best. I'm going to write a good friend, so a good, and then friend is F-R-I-E-N-D. The ox is known to be cautious. So C-A-U-T-I-O-U-S. The ox is known to be faithful. F-A-I-T-H-F-U-L. And the last one, the ox is known to be helpful or willing to give a helping hand. Okay, so helpful is H-E-L-P-F-U-L. Okay, so you should have all of the qualities of an ox written down, however you like. And now, lastly, I want you guys to take a look at this list, whether you are born in the year of the ox or not. I want you to look at the words that we wrote down, and any one that you think applies to you or that you might be, highlight it in some way, whether that means outline it, or put a big circle around it, or a star it, or whatever that might be. I'm gonna take a marker and go over the ones that I think are relatable to myself. But yeah, highlight them in any way, the ones that you think you might be. And then we will come back to close after that. All right, so I am not born in the year of the ox or any of the years of the ox. However, I am definitely relate to the more cautious, careful side of the ox, as well as maybe the helpful side, not so much the persistence or determined side. So I highlighted the ones that are relatable to me. But yeah, nonetheless, it is a new year. The year of the ox, whether or not you are born in the year of the ox, is going to be a good year. I did read that the year of the ox is supposed to be a lucky year, so that's always good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this prompt. If you do have any ideas or concerns about these drawing prompts or ways that would make it easier for you, please let me know. And yeah, that's everything for today. I will see you guys again for one more Chinese New Year craft or prompt on Friday. Okay?